What's up, guys? It's here, John, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be reacting to the Week 15 Eagles vs. Cardinals highlights. So, in this game, it was a good game. We actually played a pretty good game. Our defense, like, it was wishy-washy. I feel like we played good in the first half. The second half, we kind of collapsed, but our defense came up with stops when we needed it, and our offense, pretty horrible in the third quarter, but then the rest of the game we played pretty good. So we came out with the win, and that's all that matters. So let's get right into the highlights. I mean, Jalen Hurts looked really good today. He was looking like, I mean, Carson. All I gotta say is Carson Wentz. He's gone. He's gone. He's not. He's no longer on the team, bro. Because he said he doesn't want to be on the team if he's not going to start, which makes sense. But you're not going to start on against Jalen Hurts, man. And Kenyon Drake, this dude like just has no physicality. Like when he's playing, like that's the problem. Like he's just not physical, dude. Like there's numerous times when we were like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and he just doesn't have the physicality to like really go turn his legs for that first down. He's just gonna get like stopped right there, and that's the problem. He has no physicality, and that's why like we can't do a lot of things on 3rd and short. 3rd and short, every team is running it up the gut, right? Kenny Drake can't do that. And that's why I feel like we should use Chase Edmonds a little bit more in these type of situations. Chase Edmonds didn't have a good game, neither did Kenny and Drake. So, but that's in my opinion why we should actually get rid of Kenny and Drake, because he's like his contract's pretty hefty. It's like $7-8 million, and we should pick up a rookie running back in the draft. So I'm definitely not saying use like a first rounder for it, but like if we could get like a rookie running back in like the fourth round, something like that. Obviously not in like, I think defense is number one. We got to build up our defensive secondary, but like if we can get a rookie running back, that'd be really nice, like Najee Harris or Etienne. Like that'd be really nice. And they're probably not even go up all that high too either, because running backs usually don't get, unless they're really good, they don't really usually get high draft picks. And Dan Arnold's nice, dude. Like every single time we need him, he comes up clutch. But look at that, 3rd and 13. Oh, dang. It's fine. It's fine. See, that was a foul right there. Every single time we need him on 3rd down, especially, he's a machine. Let's go. Oh, it's all right, Hop. Because that was, we literally, I guess we never turned it over in the red zone. We turned it over twice in the red zone this game. Yeah, that was safety. I remember I was watching after that time. Hey, like Christian Kirk with the punt return, bro. Like I appreciate you like putting in an effort to like get more yardage, but like, dude, just run up the middle. Like literally, just run straight, man. Like every single time he has to bounce it way outside to the sideline. Like first of all, he only gets like 5 to 10 yards per punt return, and it's just like it's unnecessary to do that. Like in this game, he did that and he lost like 10 yards. We could have started at like 20-yard line, and we had to start at the 10. Like it's just like basic stuff like that. You only like start cutting it out outside when you already have like a decent gain. Like you don't just start cutting out outside right when you catch the ball for the punt return. That's my opinion. What it like, just stick with the basics. Like Christian Kirk, you're not that good to where like you should do that. That was a nice like elusive move by Kyler, but again, that's like one of those things where it's just like you gotta like defense offense gotta click. We just got a safety, and then Kyler just throws like, what was that? Hey, I'm actually really happy what we did for the against the running game. Like we did really good against the running game. Not so much against Jalen Hurts' running game, but like Miles Sanders, we clamped him up. Yes, sir. That's a personal foul. Want to say roughness? He kind of sold, honestly. Wide open. 21. Okay. Max Williams. I don't know why they just cut out right there, but he got like a 46. Yeah, that was nice. That's what we were missing, dude. Like that's what we were missing. That little burst, bro. Like Kyle didn't have a single rushing touchdown in like 4 weeks. Yeah, like one thing on defense that we got to work on is screenplays, man. Like I feel like a team could literally just run screenplays for the entire game, and they literally beat us. We would not be able to adjust because first of all, we already struggle to adjust to anything. It takes way too long to adjust to new things. Second of all, it's not that like we just for some reason really struck like because what we were trying to do is we were trying to bring the heat to Jalen Hurts right off the bat, but then they got used to it. We brought the heat, did a full out blitz. Everyone got to Jalen Hurts. He did dished it off to Miles Sanders. No one was there to tackle Miles Sanders. We got to actually like understand this stuff. That's why like I feel like in the second half we weren't blitzing him as much, which was good. But like at the same time, like I do want to put pressure on Jalen Hurts, but not at the cost of something like that. It's a 26 easy 26-yard play. So after I honestly thought that was gonna be a touchdown because there's no one there. Like and there's like five blockers out in front of him. We just gotta improve on stuff like this. Like there's some plays that just kill us every single time. It's funny because like we literally run screenplays all the time, but we can't ever call a successful screenplay. But like whenever they run it against us, it's always successful. Like I thought you would be able to stop your own play call. Like doesn't really make much sense, but I feel like there's just some like basic, just another big thing was Chris Banjo. I'm not sure like what happened to him, but he got injured like twice in the game. I don't think they were ever made. Oh, nice, Dennis. Dennis is looking nice, dude. He just outran Jalen Hurts, dude. That was a bad pass right there. But this is a touchdown, so it doesn't matter. Nice, Mike. We need someone to make our kicks, whether that be Zane Gonzalez or Mike. I don't really care. But as long as Mike is hitting kicks, that's all I care about. This was a nice passing catch, honestly. But like Patrick Peterson got burnt so bad, and also the refs were super biased in this game too. They made some stupid calls that like I just could not agree with. Like every single time Patrick Peterson got a little bit physical, they'd call it every single time. Like every single time. He got a little handsy with Alshon Jeffrey because Alshon's a pretty big dude. Like I don't understand if he got like a little bit like pushy, but like every single time is a pass interference. But then Dre Kirkpatrick literally got pushed to the ground by Alshon Jeffrey. Wasn't a pass interference. Every single time our receivers got interfered with wasn't a pass interference. Like I'm not blaming the refs. Like I'm not really the type of person like blame the refs. But like this game, like I couldn't help but like see all the mistakes that the refs made. Like it was crazy how many mistakes. Like it was clear. Like the rest, the only good calls they made were like the neutral zone infractions, the false starts. That's like literally everything else is so questionable. Like Patrick Peterson, there's a couple that I'm just like, yeah, I do agree with the pass interference, but if you're gonna call pass interferences like that, you better call the Eagles as well the same way. You can't just judge the Cardinals and then judge the Eagles a different way. And again, honestly, I hate this because I feel like the longer the third down, our defense is more likely to give it up. Like what it was third down and like 29, I think, and they got a 23-yard gain, and they went for on fourth down. Jalen Hurts got it by running it. Like you gotta be kidding me, dude. Like third down and 29, that should be easy, like a 6-yard little gain, and it wasn't even a play that was supposed to get too much yardage. It was a good play call, but like realistically, that should. And I think it was another screen too. It was like a screen type play. Our defense is so bad against screens. Like honestly, I hate it. This was a screen too. Isaiah Simmons, all up, bro. Like I think you're gonna be a great player, but you make so many fundamental mistakes that like screw over the team. What a catch! And people were really saying that DeAndre Hopkins wasn't the best receiver in the game, dude. Like I honestly never understood that. People were saying like he had one bad game, and then people were saying that Devontae Adams was better than him. I'm tripping. And like another thing is Kyler, he's got to work on his pass accuracy a little bit because on that play right there, I'm not saying he would have gotten the first down, but I'm just saying like, if he was actually like if he put it a little bit out in front of Christian Kirk, or at least if it was like accurate and he could just caught it right away without having to adjust, he might have like got the first down. But Kyler, I feel like a lot of the times what he does is he throws weight like off. So like it's either too low, it's too far out. So either way, like the receiver needs to adjust, and that doesn't allow them to make a move. Rather, it's like they have to adjust and catch the ball. It's still a good play usually, but they need to adjust and catch the ball rather than getting maybe just catching the ball and then running for another like 10 yards. I feel like just little stuff like that can really add up over a game. Mike Nugent for Zane Gonzalez would have hooked it right there. I still don't understand. Like Mike Nugent's literally better than Zane Gonzalez, dude. Start him, man. And Andy Lee, was literally better than another screen. Nice. Yeah, this is the fumble. The funny thing is this number 31 dude or something like that thought he was doing something on the sideline because he accidentally ran into Kyler Murray. Like, you're not doing anything there. Stuffed. The running game was, like, nowhere to be seen for this team. That was nice. Again, Patrick Peterson, the story of Patrick Peterson was just getting burnt the entire game. Could not do anything. Like, what are you doing? He literally just ran at him. He just, like, beeline toward him, and it's an easy move to get free. I don't know about that one. That's a fault. That's a neutral zone infraction. I don't understand. Like, if it's a neutral zone infraction and we already snapped the ball, let us play. Like, let us go, dude. Like, these refs literally are biased, man. Good run up the gut. See, like Chase Edmonds brings physicality. Like, it's just little stuff like that. Like what Larry just did. He's just diving for the extra yard. I feel like Kenny and Drake. Oh, sorry, my bad. Kenny and Drake just kind of goes down. Like, just diving for the extra yard, reaching out. Now, I'm not actually super on tune with reaching out because a lot of times it's like super tight when you reach out because sometimes you could fumble the ball. So I'm not even saying reach out, just like dive or just like keep churning. Like, don't just go down after some contact, which is what Kenny Drake doesn't know how to do. That was a nice catch. Oh my God. We got so lucky. Mason Cole, I think he recovered like two fumbles now, like back-to-back games. This was a nice move. Let's replay that, man. Look at Kyler, man. So inspiring. But like, look at him running to like the. That was a nice move. Like that's what Kyler needs to do more often. Like, I feel like he doesn't do this enough. Where he doesn't run out. Like, he needs to get out of the pocket. Like, Kyler's at his best when he's out of the pocket. He's not a great pocket passer. He's got to go out of the pocket and pass the ball. That's where he's at his best. But way too often have I seen Kyler Murray just sit in the pocket. Like, in this game, like, it was fourth down and like 2 or something like that. Before, like the play before, we did a horrible play call to Chase Edmonds. He just got stuffed. So it was 4th and 2. You know, we could do anything. We could run the ball with Kyler, a quick slant route to DeAndre Hopkins. Rather, we want to pass it to Keyshawn Johnson. Like, I may be hating on Keyshawn Johnson a lot recently, but like, I don't care. Keyshawn Johnson should not be getting the ball on 4th down. Like, unless if he's wide open. Like, there's no way we should design, like, and Kyler Murray, what happened? He just sat in the pocket and he passed the ball. He overthrew him by, like, a mile. Not only was it to Keyshawn Johnson, it was to, like, it felt like he was throwing it to the fans, man. Like, he threw it, like, 5 feet above Keyshawn Johnson's head. Like, I honestly thought we were going to lose off that play because literally the previous, on that possession, it was the fake punt. And then we couldn't do anything with it. Any other team would have scored a touchdown right there. That fake punt was nice, though. If we could have scored off that, that would have been, like, even better. But we couldn't do anything. That was a wobbler. He got lucky with that one. But Jalen Hurts can throw the ball, though. Like, he's actually kind of nice. Yeah, that's a foul. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a penalty. That's a penalty right there. Drake Kirkpatrick, bro. Maybe rather than saying like people should vote you in for the Pro Bowl, actually play like it. Like, you made some good plays like in the last play of the game, but like you got burnt like when we needed you the most. Like every single time you were getting burnt. It's insane. Yeah, this was a touchdown. I honestly felt like there wasn't enough evidence to overturn this call because they obviously I'm a Cardinals fan, so I didn't feel like it, but like the refs had originally called it as incomplete. He stepped out of bounds, but from one angle it looked like he was in bounds, but from every other angle it looked like he stepped out of bounds, like his toe was out of bounds. So honestly, I felt like it wasn't enough to overturn the call, just in my opinion. But they reversed it. I feel like the refs were doing anything to get on their side. And Aqib Talib, bro, like I really like you as a player, dude, but you commentating the game was so annoying. Yeah, they got stuffed. He got stuffed. Put your hands down, Jalen Hurts. It's so funny seeing Carson Wentz on the bench. He was just trying to cheer him on, but you could tell how jealous he was the entire time. I'm not too sure about that one. Like, we got to be more nice, nice, Murray. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this drive either. Like, what are we doing? Like, for the last play of the drive, we gave it to Keyshawn. It was like a nice catch by Keyshawn Johnson, but he wasn't even in the end zone. Like, I didn't understand that. Like, just bomb it up to the end zone. We saw what happened against the Bills. Just give it to Hopkins. Like, literally, even if it's triple coverage, who cares? It's literally the end of the half. They can't do anything with the ball. Just throw it up, even if it's incompletion. No one cares. We didn't score any points either way. That was a good effort by Edmonds. See, Edmonds just has the energy and effort to do better. Nice. Our special teams was clutch. Our special teams we played were so good. It was insane. Punt block, fake punt, stopping them at like the 20-yard line every single time they returned it. Like that's all. Like Christian Kirk, you kind of were iffy, but it's fine. He literally got tackled by Jalen Rager. Rager's gonna be good. He just needs a good quarterback. Like in the first half, he got that was like one of the only bad passes I've seen from Jalen Hurts. But Rager, he was literally catching he was targeted a lot. Like he just needs a good quarterback who doesn't try to do everything, who doesn't try to play hero ball. Nice deflection, Byron. Byron's an athletic freak, man. He just needs to work on his skills a little bit more. Because I feel like he gets burnt a lot. Like, that's the problem. Like, we clamp up the first two downs, but then on third down, someone always gets burnt, like, badly. Surprised you didn't fumble. Nice. Dude, and that's the thing about it. Sorry for pausing so much, but DeAndre Hopkins, bro, you gotta, it's just every single time DeAndre Hopkins is running a slant route and he's open every single time, but Kyler never hits him when he's open. It's insane. You gotta hit him when he's open. That's, in my opinion, unnecessary roughness. Oh, that's close. Nice. If we could recover that, that would have been amazing. Our defense, again, it performed. It made some good plays, but obviously in the highlights, you're not going to be able to see everything. But yeah, it definitely struggled a little bit in the third quarter for sure. I think our team just struggled a lot in the third quarter. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm going to give it to our defense. Like, they held them at 20 points for a long time. Like, I'm 100% give it to the defense. Don't know why the highlights are stopping in the third quarter, but um, yeah, I was picked off right there. But pretty much what happened is Hopkins had this amazing touchdown reception, and that was pretty much the that was literally like the fourth quarter. Like, Hopkins had this 40-yard gain, and then he had an amazing touchdown reception. That was like literally what happened in the fourth quarter. So it's pretty much all that happened in the game. Overall, like, I'm pretty happy with what we did. Um, the Eagles are looking nice because yeah, they're like a lot of injuries, but their defensive front is still really good. Like, brings good pressure. Their secondary needs a little bit of work, but that's probably because of injury. Linebackers, I think they're most of them are injured, so I understand injuries, but like, they're looking pretty good. Like, the Eagles are looking pretty good, and it looks like Jalen Hurts is going to be their future. Now, I'm not the one to like judge based off just one or two games. He looked really good against the Saints, and then he looked really good against the Cardinals. Um, like, all I'm saying is this rookie draft class has been insanely deep for quarterbacks. Like, talk about it. We got Joe Burrow, who played amazing. Justin Herbert, who's playing amazing. Tua Tagovailoa, who's playing really good. Jalen Hurts, who's playing really good. Like, who else? Jordan Love's probably gonna go crazy if he gets some time to play. Like, this draft class is going stupid. Like, it's doing really well. So, um, but the Eagles, like, they're looking nice. Like, I think Carson Wentz was the problem. So Carson Wentz, I think he can go to the Indianapolis Colts, but I'm not really sure. Like, to be honest, I don't know. And the Rams lost to the Jets, so I mean that was clutch. The Jets just find a way to just screw themselves over every single season. I mean, you guys literally had the first pick, and then for some reason you guys decided to beat the Rams. Like, out of every single team you could have possibly beat, you guys decided to beat the Rams. Um, like, you guys literally sold on Trevor Lawrence. I don't understand why they did that. I feel really bad for the fans, like, because I'm not really sure what the Jets are gonna do now. Like, are they gonna trade for Justin? Are they gonna get Justin Fields, or are they gonna trade the second pick for something else? Because the Jets can only pray for like a miracle happening where Jacksonville wins. So, but I doubt it, because they play the Bears next game, and with the way the Bears offense is looking a lot better. The defense is obviously always really good. Looks like the Bears are probably gonna win that game. I don't know who they play the next week, but they're probably gonna lose that game too. So I mean, Trevor Lawrence is. I saw this Instagram post where it's just like Trevor Lawrence has won national championships, but the biggest win of his career has been with was the Jets win, even though he didn't even play, which is kind of true. Like, so honestly, I don't know what the Jets are gonna do. Like, I just don't think it's you. Like, you guys just wasted an entire season to like do what? Get like a lower first round draft picks. That doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe we should trade something to the Jets for the second pick, because I'm not saying get Justin Fields, but that offensive lineman out of Oregon, I think, something like that, looking really good. Like, everyone's saying that he's like the best offensive lineman like in the draft, like, and maybe in like college history. So I kind of want him really bad. But again, like, I feel like we should get like a secondary unit. Our offensive line isn't too bad. We should definitely get someone in the secondary. So the Jets, I don't know what they did. Um, they lost out on Trevor Lawrence. Justin Fields, I don't think he's gonna be bad, but he's not gonna be anywhere near Trevor Lawrence. So, like, this whole season was dedicated to Trevor Lawrence, but then you guys just, and I like Jets fans. Like, I saw a bunch of like YouTube videos about Jets fans, and they were all like super sad. And like, when I first saw that, I thought they were all gonna be super happy, but then I realized like they lost out on Trevor Lawrence, because there's no way the Jaguars are gonna there's no way the Jaguars are gonna start Gardner or anything like that, because the Jaguars aren't gonna start anyone that they know is gonna help the team win. Because right now I feel like Darnold and Gase are trying to get the Jets to just they're just trying to screw over the Jets franchise. And yeah, I like Darnold. He's probably gonna get traded to like I don't because I feel like Darnold has not shown anything in his career. He makes like a couple of highlight plays and that's it. So I don't think he's really gonna do anything. But pretty much getting back on topic, the NFC West is open up. Is opened up. The Rams are 9-5. Yeah, 9-5. We're 8-6. Then the Seahawks are 10-4. The 49ers are out of it. They lost this week to the Dallas Cowboys. They're done. But then uh, the we got to beat the 49ers because the Bears are kind of worrying me a little bit. Um, they're looking nice. They're one game behind us, so we do got one. But the thing is, like, we have to beat the Bears by one game in order to stay ahead of them. So we can't give up any games because what I think is going to happen is the Bears are probably going to lose against the Packers. So we have one game to drop. Like, we can lose one game, which could be either the Rams or the 49ers. Preferably we beat the 49ers and we're okay with losing the Rams because the Rams are obviously a really good team. Clearly they're not worse than the Jets, so that loss doesn't really mean anything, but like the Rams are a really good team, and the Rams are literally our kryptonite, so we lose to them every year. So I'd say just like really go against the 49ers and it's okay if you lose to the Rams because the Bears might honestly um beat like the thing is we should both like it'd be nice if we beat both teams because I don't think the Bears are gonna beat the Packers, but they might. The Bears that's an automatic win against Jacksonville, but like hopefully Jacksonville wins something like that. That'd be amazing. But the Cardinals are looking pretty good. Um, Kyler looking better. He's looking back on track. Um, Contrary from like the stats, he didn't actually have that good of a game, but it was still a good game. Kyler looking better. D Hop looking great as usual. Running back situation kind of showed that we need to get another running back. Plus, I think we also something that people won't agree with me on, but I think we actually do need to do this is get another receiver. Because Larry Fitzgerald's getting old. I don't trust Christian Kirk and Isabella. Like I don't know how he even made it to the NFL. And the thing that makes I'm not even gonna talk about it, but the thing that makes me most mad is that we could have drafted DK Metcalf instead of Andy Isabella. So pretty much we have all those options. So like, but Andy Isabella is not gonna be a good receiver in the NFL because he has no aggressiveness and he can't catch the ball. Christian Kirk, he's okay, not great. I wouldn't like he's not like a he shouldn't be your second best receiver on your team. We need to get a receiver. I'm not saying get like a really good receiver. Like that's not what I'm saying. Like that one dude from Alabama. I'm not saying get him or anything like that. But I'm saying I'm not even sure we can with a draft pick. But like I'm saying get a receiver in like the 5th, 6th round, somewhere around there. I'm not sure about our draft picks to be honest. So like, but get a receiver around there. He'll be like just something. And but mainly like don't focus on receivers. Focus on secondary because we need a secondary. That's pretty much all I got for the video. Comment down below what you guys think about this game, who we should draft, because the season's almost coming to an end. And also comment down below how you guys did in your fantasy, because so far my fantasy is looking pretty decent. But like and subscribe if you like the video, and that's it. Peace.